Championship Sunday. Once again, we got Reckless on stream, and we just watched them take down E United 3-0, and now they're going to have another tough matchup against TK. Your two-time champion so far in this season. TK looking to get back to form and get another championship under their belt, while Reckless is looking to make history. I'm joined with Ton. Let's get it.
Let's get into it, players. We just had a good game on Alpha as well, between Red Reserve, who have been sent home by Enigma 6, and Reckless sending home E United. Could they send TK packing too? Let's see as we get into this one. Both teams trading points at statue, which we do get accustomed to. It is indeed going to be our Den Forest next. On the Search and Destroy, the CTF will be Flak Tower. So, if we get past that point, I'll find out the maps after.
There you go. And so far, so good in our losers bracket. We got a few teams remaining. Echo Fox versus Ghost Game. We got Team Kaliber versus Reckless, FaZe versus Lightning Pandas, and Envy versus Enigma 6. So still a lot of good competition there. And any of those guys can go through and really, you know, make a run for it. But they will have a tough journey in this one. Like I said, Reckless looking to do the unthinkable in a sense. Early on, they have the lead. TK have the spawns for Main Street. On board with Theory, he's going to fall to Decimate. Now, that's going to be 2 in favor of Reckless, looking to get these spawns and get these kills. They're going to have a split spawn. You see Theory spawn on top map.
Yeah, they're trying to push Theory through, and if they just waited a little bit longer, they could have developed a pinch, but Chino does go down on with Kenny net towards the back. Just trying to stay alive, does go down, with the rest of the team coming through, and they're going to be able to hold. Ferocity's in the mid-map, trying to cause some problems. Does get taken down by Tuna, so that's going to be points over towards TK. When I think of this series, the way that TK have been playing so far this weekend, it doesn't convince me that they're going to win. Usually on paper I would say that this is an easy series for them, but so far they haven't looked great. But in this map they are in the lead by 20. They'll be happy enough with that.
All right, now this hill is about to rotate towards dockside, and we will see Reckless get control first. TK looking to make a play. Kenny falls, but Chino gets the trade-off. And now he will be contesting this hill, but he's getting flanked by Blast, and he's going to go down. And the spawns are flipping for both these teams. Don't know which door to pretty much look at. And then TK is going to have Blast take down Theory. Looking for one more. He's going to get pinched by Chino, and he's going to fall. Looking like TK will get control to get them the rest of the time on docks. Next hill will be moving towards barrels. And TK looking to have a good setup for that one as well.
Yeah, TK well in control here. They've started so well. They just seem to be holding it every single moment whenever Reckless are asking questions, as it should say. TK are answering them. On board with Kenny now, just trying to hold this top fire. I mean, all they're doing here is just disrupting. We can see they've got the spawns towards barrels as well. Kenny runs away. He doesn't need to challenge anything here, just slowing down Reckless, who have only managed to pick up 8 points since that rotation from Statue.
I will say this deficit is nothing that Reckless cannot overcome. We watched them in that first Hardpoint with their backs against the wall and managed to come back and take it against E United on St. Marie, being down by almost 100 and them having so many streaks. So Reckless, if it's one thing that they showed me today already, is they are cool, calm, and collected, and they love the pressure. Bring it to them. And TK, that's exactly what they're doing. Chino, he finds 2, looking for a 3rd, and he gets it. Gonna shut him down. TK doing a good job holding down his barrels hill. You're gonna have Reckless trying to clear out Statue, getting a few kills, but just cannot break the TK setup so far, son.
Yeah, they can't break it at all, and it's going to be up to Decimate from behind to try and do something here. Theory just gets out the way. They're going to turn and burn and get the rest of the points here on Barrows. So, as we move over towards Crane, the last hill in the rotation, it's going to be a pretty decent lead for TK. It's going to be about 75, so good stuff from them. It's going to be Blast pushing all the way back here, and he's momentarily on his own. There is a sort of a pinch developing from Ricky in the middle of the map. He could cause some problems. Theory doesn't get the snap there, and Blast does. 4 members, I should say, go down from TK. And good hold by Reckless so far.
All right, Blast looking to control down Statue. This Crane hill has been good so far for Reckless. These are going to be some important kills, very important. And they're going to pick up that double steal, holding down a Crane control for Reckless. They're making up a lot of time on this one. TK trying to break it through Main Street. They will get the kill that they need on Pharaoh to get in and start getting some points. But Reckless with the close spawn on docks, they're able to push in, clean up a few kills, and they're looking good. About 17 points left on this hill before it rotates towards Statue, where TK is already going to be set up.
Yeah, TK getting nothing from Corinne there, which will frustrate them, but they didn't allow Reckless to get too many themselves. So not too bad as we go into the second rotation. TK is still with a decent chunk of a lead, so it's about 35 points as we make it there. And yeah, I'll set up at statue, and if they continue on in this one, they will win the game. Theory and Kenny entering back with kills on the Blast and Pharaoh, but Decimate trades that one away, and it is actually going to be Reckless in control of statue now. 3-kill streak for Decimate. If he can get things going here, he can get Reckless back into this game.
Chino will fall, and now this hill has been going back and forth, back and forth. I don't think anybody has streaks yet from either team. If it's anybody, you see Decimate, he's currently on a 5 streak, trying to get him for the squad. He gets that another kill on Theory. And so now Nate over the top, trying to see if he can connect with somebody over there towards the dock side. Ricky and Blatz fall. Decimate gets another kill on accuracy. He's currently going to be on a 6 streak. I know he's going to be damn near close. And he's going to get one more. So Decimate, he's looking good, firing off on all cylinders. It would be nice to see him. I'm pretty sure he's doing great.
We'll maybe ask him a bit.
Maybe that's, you know, maybe that's the secret.
Oh,
no,
no,
he's on an 8 streak. Nobody's watching him, and now he's there. He's going to use that glide bomb too. Still has the fighter pilot in the barrage, looking for one more, but he has help from Pharaoh over the top. Like I said, that was no deficit that Reckless could not overcome. Picking up a good chunk of time on Main Street, and he still has the streaks to use. TK looked good early on, but Reckless, they seem to catch fire in the second half of these hard points.
Yeah, they're really getting into it here, and Blasting Coach just trying to do what they can, and it's all being off the back of Decimate. Those streaks available. May choose to call some in here. He's going to get taken down by Kenny, where he takes him down. So still Reckless in control here. They are behind, but Theory's going to pick up 2. Ferocities is there down to back. The spawns are close from TK. They should be able to take down Pharaoh and get these final few scrap points. It's going to be about 10 of them, and we'll have about a 10-point lead as the game is very, very close. But the spawns and rotation in favor of Reckless now, who are going to set up a warehouse.
I don't think we've seen a lead change yet. Just has gotten very, very close to Reckless kind of pulling away with that slight lead. In his dock hill, you will have Reckless with control. TK, mid-map, got 2 on statue, got 2 on dock side. A player's going to fall from each area. Now, 4v2 situation briefly. Decimate looking to get one more. He's going to fall, and TK looking to break in, but is being very, very difficult for him. Theory! Whoa! What you doing? He's going to fall to Ricky as well. And now Reckless, they're going to finally get the lead changed, and they're picking up a good chunk of time. And also, Decimate, he still has that fighter pilot and that barrage in his back pocket.
Just use the fighter pilot there to try and clear them out, so should be able to hold, and the rotation is good from Reckless. They're going to get the final few scrap of docks. It looks like TK may have another bite of the cherry at that one, but at best able to contest for a little bit. But as we move towards barrels, it's all Reckless in the past minute or so, and Ferocities is getting streaks as well. 6 in a row for him. Fantastic work from the boys on Reckless. They've allowed TK inside the hard point for just a second, and they snap back in, just making sure they got those streaks, those spawns. Wouldn't surprise me to see some streaks coming in here if they need to.
I love the play. He picked up the kill, got the extra points for recapping the hill, got fully streaked out. So now that's going to be Pharaoh with a bunch of streaks in his back pocket. So we're going to finally see the barrage come out from Decimate.
But it works in TK's favor here, because he puts it out and then they all go down. So now TK have got that artillery strike in their favor, and they're going to be able to hold barrels here.
Now, you see the spawns coming out for him. This hill is about to move towards Crane, but Reckless is trying to control mid-map. And now you're going to have Kenny. He's going to be close to streaks as well. Just needs a few more kills. This could be crucial for TK if he can pick it up. He gets one, not able to get the second. Accuracy's behind him. He's going to try. He couldn't trade that one out either. Ricky picks up a big double for his team. And now, about 4 seconds left on this hill. Ricky's going to try to get one more, and he did get it, though.
He gets
Kenny
it.
Cleaned him up.
Kenny does clean them up from the mid-map, and Decimate once again starting to fry. 30 and 21 from him, and we've seen Reckless have a good time of things towards this Crane side. We can see, though, that's a good artillery strike, because TK are spawning useless. They now have to go all the way through mid-map. The only guy that can potentially do something here is Theory, who spawns water. 2 kills can come in, 1 for Theory. Kenny answering with one of his own, and Theory's done it all on his own. Breaks through off the back of 2 kills. He's going to get taken down by accuracy, but TK break 3. Good work by Theory.
Now only less than 30 points left in this hill. A 3-piece comes out for TK. Blatz, last man to fit, and he finds one. The rest of the team is coming. Theory couldn't get any more kills. Ricky with the help as well. But Chino, he's holding down the rest of the points on the hill, and he's going to go down. TK Going to try to stall the rest of the scrap time. They know this is going to be a close game, and they need all the
Four
points
down.
which they can get.
4 down. They're going to get the final 5 points, and as we go into the 3rd rotation, it's going to be about a 30-point lead for Reckless, just under. But TK have come back into this one. Reckless have had a good time of things in that 2nd rotation, but that crane hold definitely going to help them get closer, and they're not too far away from it here. TK trying to hold down Statue. They're doing good work here. Accuracy not having too bad of a game, 23-31, but Kenny is really the one that's lighting things up for them. On the other side of things, it's Decimate for Reckless. His accuracy just about stays alive. Kills going backwards and forwards, but still it seems to be TK in control. It's now less than a 10-point game as we move over towards Main Street. Chino, you need to finish your dinner there, my friend. Decimate gets the kill in the end, and Kenny is going to be there to try and save his team a few more points. They are going to get it, but they would have been drawn up if they could have held that. Still 20 left on Statue, though, but the rotation round to Main Road is in TK's hands.
Now, with control for Reckless on this Statue, they're looking good. They're feeling good. They've been on a spree. They've been taking down top teams one after another. They're looking to get another one out of this tournament and make the run. Now, on board with Ricky. Looking to break in from the back end, trying to get the kill on Kenny. He's going to see him, but Kenny has some backup from Ricky with the STG. He's going to beam him down. Kenny can't find the next kill, but accuracy is still there with the defense. Looking for Pharaoh as his next target, picking up a good amount of time for TK, looking for this next lead change, and he's going to finally go down and blast in that nade.
They're holding it down, and the kills are going to come in for Reckless. Momentarily going to get control, but Kenny is playing so well. He's 41 and 33, made that 42. Is he going to get another as well? Gets taken down by Ricky, and Reckless still in the lead here, holding on, and the kills coming in their favor. They can't quite win it here. They'd be very, very close, but not quite there. Decimate, is he going to get the 2nd kill? No, he's not. Kenny and TK going to get the final 15 at Main Street as we rotate round to the Docks Warehouse. It could all end here for either one of these teams.
Now, Ricky, he's going to be able to take down Kenny on that one. Hills rotating the Docks now. Close one. Reckless just needs 20 more points. Big gunfight. 1 against Theory. Getting a good chunk of time. TK about to start pushing in from the crane side. All 4 players grouped together. They got one. Couldn't get another. The kills gets traded off. 2v2 for the hill.
Oh, Kenny catches him as well. He's going to get blasted, and the 2nd as well. Jumps inside the hill. 3-kill streak for Kenny. Reckless are only 8 away, but they are spawning quite far away as well. Kenny starting to put a lot of pressure on Chino. Kills coming in for TK here. They could still win it on Warehouse as well, but Reckless are a lot closer. Kenny has went on a hell of a streak here. 4 kills. Is he going to get the 5th as well? Yes, he is. He gets fully streaked out. Nearly. But the kills coming for Reckless. They're only 5 away here, Blaze.
And you know what? TK been having an incredible tournament, but they can't get in this hill. And Reckless closes this one out. Woo! Close hard points for Reckless all day long. We've seen what they did against E United, even starting the game down. And I said, these boys ain't scared of hard work whatsoever. They've shown us so far today, and they're looking good. This championship Sunday, son. You ready?
Anyway, yeah, you see, you're hitting me again, and I sucked it in. You didn't even see it
There
on
you go.
camera.
So you took a lot better than Dirk did.
I'm not a little girl, you see, that's the thing. I'm a big British northern man, and I can handle it. I can handle it. Anyway.
There we go.
Good first map from Reckless. I like that. You know, TK really went in the lead and pretty substantially. I think it was around 50 points. And they had a good time with things, but it comes down to the streaks. So when Decimate starts going and when Ferocity starts going, they get those streaks. It definitely helps them take a pretty substantial lead. When we moved around the Warehouse for that last occasion, Kenny did all he could.
Yeah.
5 streak. He did get a streak. So if TK, the rest of TK can hold on there, it becomes a different story as we move around the barrels for the 3rd time. But Reckless hold it down. They win the map, and we got the game on our hands.
Yeah, we definitely do have a good game on our hands. We'll find out what the rest of the maps are in the Psycho
It's
Art.
Ardennes next.
Ooh, Ardennes Forest. All right.
Flag Tower 3rd.
And look at you. Look at 200 IQ.
I mean, I just know what the maps are.
No. So Ardennes Forest, we know how good TK are at this map. How are you feeling about Reckless's chance in taking this one? We've seen they've been looking hot. They 3-0'd E United.
They're a good Search and Destroy team. So I think it's not out of the question that they beat TK on this map at all. I've seen Reckless once so far this weekend. I can't remember who I casted them over. It was a pretty decent game if I remember rightly. But their S&D is proficient. We know that they can do well in these game modes, but going up against TK, we know TK's history on this map is pretty good. I mean, they started the year phenomenally on it. It's a slow down a little bit, but still proficient on it nonetheless. Let's see if they can get a map back here. I think if Reckless go 2 up, though, I think that could be the series. I think they could walk away with it.
And so, if my mind serves me correctly, I want to say, especially with the way the maps picks and bans go, that TK picked that first hard point, and that
it depends if they chose side or a bit.
Which side in which they chose. So, but if Reckless were Team B and TK chose Team A, then that would mean that this first search and destroy map would be Reckless's pick.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. It could be either. It's a coin flip.
It could be, but if it is Reckless's pick, they feel very, very confident playing TK on this map, and that's the point I'm trying to get to, where these guys aren't scared of nobody. They know how well TK are at it, and it's at the same time, you know, play to your strengths, not to play to your strengths, not to your opponent's weaknesses.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that works out. Sometimes you want to play to their weaknesses. I mean, if you've got a deep map pool, you can do that. You know, some teams really don't like playing certain maps, and they completely ban them out all the time if they can. However, you know, if you play against a team, you know that they struggle on a certain map, play to their weakness, see what you can do. In this matchup, on paper, Reckless are, I wouldn't say the heavy, sorry, I would say TK aren't the heavy favorites, but you would definitely lean, a betting man would lean on their side. However, you know, Reckless looking good so far. Maybe, you know, if they throw a curveball in this series, I mean, Flak Tower CTF is not something we see a lot of, so maybe that could be something depending which side was picked, but I don't know, man.
You know what?
It's tough to take.
I'm be honest with you. I'm not much of a better man at all. I'm all about
me neither, thankfully.
I'm all about what's happening here and now. And so far today, Reckless is one of the hottest teams that has showed up on Championship Sunday. And you know what? If Reckless takes this map, they're taking it serious.
Well, they open things up as TK tried to establish some control at B. They are allowed that by Reckless, who just picked them up from the outside. Kenny answers back with 1. A second as well, makes it a 1 versus 2. Not in a terrible spot. If he had the bomb, this would be different.
And I just have to say, Kenny has been so consistent
he's been very
all weekend long, just making plays for this team. You know, I was kind of joking with him yesterday. You know, he said, Blaze, you know, when you cash our match, just make sure you talk trash about me. He says, I'm going to feel it, I'm going to drop a 40 bomb. And I tried to yesterday in the LG match, but he was playing so damn good where I couldn't find anything bad to say about him.
Well, he's in the middle of a 1 versus 4 here, technically.
I can't find anything bad to say about him.
He nearly gets it.
Almost. Just a little bit bad timing on that one. You know, he made the right look. You know, he assumed that, hey, they're going to try to pinch me from 2 sides. He got the first kill, and he started to look left a little bit. But he's going to fall on that one.
Well, a really good start by Reckless, but allowing TK a little bit of a route back into that one. However, Kenny is going to get taken down in the end, and Decimate cleans things up.
All right.
Blast going with the sniper.
Yep, and he's going to hold on to this one. He's going to take bomb as well. So looking like we're going to have Reckless try to commit to this A push, and he's going to switch last minute. So he's going to switch last minute. He's going to pull out this STG.
On with Blast here. Ferro takes down Chino, and a good opening pull there as well. And there's the kills coming in. A control is pretty much in Reckless's hands. Kenny is left alive again. He's going to struggle here. The kill's going to come in on Ferocities. He should be traded out momentarily by Blast. Goes down 2 in a row for Reckless.
And Kenny was using the STG there. Is that normal for him?
No. I suppose if he's been nominated as the guy that holds mid, then yeah. I would have expected him to be one of these people who holds B. It depends. It depends where you're setting up on the map.
All right. So this is going to be Reckless with 2 straight rounds. TK is going to have to start to try to warm up in this one. Once again, even when we saw the match in LG yesterday, it was a 4-0, and then we saw this pretty much the same scoreline between Fury, Chino, and Accuracy. A lot of these guys on donuts, and the other one just having that 1 French fry, that 1 kill. We'll see if the same trend continues here.
Blast with another first blood. Another first blood going over towards Reckless here. And they seem to be getting that every single time. That's 2 in a row. He can't see through the walls. If he could, he would have shot. Blast staying alive here and doing the best thing. Chino on the flank, though, shutting down Ferro. And now it's a case of having to retake the site. Theory going to put some bullets in the Blast, and a normal weapon would definitely help him in this situation. He needs the rest of his team to collapse in before he moves.
Lat's looking for his next kill, being patient. Gonna get some good shots in.
That's enough. He's done enough. He stays alive, and he takes Theory in the end, and it's suddenly down to Kenny, who just seems to be that last guy alive every single time. Time is pretty much on his side, though. Only 20 seconds remaining. They really need to find him. The shot's not going to land from Blast, but Ricky will. 3 from him and 3 from Decimate so far. Decimate will take the bomb defusal. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, well, he won't get streaks. He'll be very close, though. 3-0 to Reckless now.
Reckless is just looking good. They're on fire today, and that's all you can say. You gotta just. I say it's all about any given Sunday. It's all about how you show up on Championship Sunday. Goal number 1 is to make it here, and if you could do it in the winners bracket, even better. But if you do make it to Championship Sunday, this is where you put it all out on the line, and Reckless is putting their careers on the line on this one. Trying to make an impact.
Let's see what Reckless can do here. They have a substantial lead. They're playing slow because they want to get streaks on their players. I know that it's not just Decimate who is close. Oh, he's going to get picked as well through the eye of a needle by Kenny. And that could change the game now. Yes, okay, if they lose this round, then they're still 3-1 up. However, those streaks could have been influential. TK, important kills.
Very, very important kill. And now Pharaoh looking for his next target. 3v2 situation in favor of TK. This is a must-win round for him. But Pharaoh's looking for that pick to even the odds up. He knows where Theory is. He's going to cut towards B. He's going to pick up an STG in the process as well. Uh-oh. Couldn't get the kill on Kenny, but somehow Blatz managed to get the team kill and the cleanup. So now a 1v2, Blatz looking to get bombed down.
Oh, if he gets those streaks.
Soon, not able to.
Yeah, if you got that bomb down and a kill, that streak's irrelevant if the round goes TK's way, which it does in the end. Theory spots him planting the bomb, just sees the edge. Easy enough there.
All right, so TK get their first round on the board. And no streaks in favor of Reckless. So that's the good takeaway to take from this if you are a TK fan. Could have been a little bit worse on that part because, you get a 3-1 lead and streaks, and at that point, they're sitting pretty, they're sitting comfortable. We know how good these boys are at S&D. Going to be kicking this one off with accuracy. And it looks like TK is going to be going for this A push. Smokes are going to come out as well.
Pharaoh and his team half reading that, but Chino gets the better of Decimate. Traded away, and suddenly it's 2 versus 2.
Theory looking for a victim. He's going to get in. He has bomb in hand as well. Checking both sides. He may feel comfortable to plant. I think he's going to have some help behind him. Actually, he's by himself in this one.
Yeah, he's going to get taken down. A 4th round for Reckless now. TK struggling in this search and destroy. Can't get things going, yeah. They
are. But we'll see if they can turn up. Still got plenty of time to do it. They've made great comebacks beforehand. And I say that's one thing about TK. They're so used to being ahead at times and being in a comfortable lead. I haven't seen much of them kind of playing from behind, trying to make these comebacks and doing it successfully, consistently. But on board with Decimate for this one. It looks like Reckless is going to be going for this B push.
Decimate pushing through, and look at the mid-map control as well from Reckless. They should be able to win this one now. Theory goes down. Another first blood in their favor. 4 versus 3.
They're not missing shots.
No, they really aren't. And the thing is, they're getting control where they need to as well. They rush mid-map. TK can't cover it because they've been forced out by grenades. And they're forced to move back towards ruins and have to retake the site with the bomb down in a 4v3 situation.
Also with Decimate up top on his heady, it's going to be hard to get him off this position. He's watching mid-map as well. He's got help from the teams, but they're going to finally work together to get him down.
Now, we do actually have Ricky around the back watching behind, but you have to be careful not to be pinched on here. Blast is going to win the gunfight, though, and it's suddenly accuracy left all alone. In what was a 1 versus 3, it's now 1 versus 2. 15 seconds remaining. It's not out of the question, but surely Reckless win this round. They just back off. They don't need a challenge. He should be down momentarily. Reckless in the driving seat. They could go 2-0 in the series. They're 1 round away from doing so.
Reckless has just been making this a quick series on Bravo all day. 1 round away from going up 2-0, and then 3-0 in E United, then 3-0 in TK. And Reckless, they're orgless, I want to say too as well, right?
I don't know if there's a new team.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure if it's an org.
It's okay.
Either way,
Okay.
scores from across the board. We do have Rise Nation taking the first map against Splice, Enigma 6 take the first map against Envy, Echo Fox taking the first map against Ghost, and Lightning Pandas taking the first map against Phases. Blast just kills everybody, 2 of them being TK members. Chino taking Ricky and Ferocities as well, and suddenly Blast is left all alone. But look in the bottom right corner, 500 points on the board for him. He just needs to play his life here. They've got a pretty good cushion here in the Search and Destroy.
I like the rotation.
Yeah.
STG in hand. Snipe. I want to say he has a snipe in his back pocket as well. Yeah. Bomb's about to get planted. He's about to get all the info he needs. Trying to cut mid-map.
Just needs to play it slow. They don't need to win this round, but if he gets a kill, that's definitely going to help them. He's now 50 off, but he can go to try and win it here.
Don't do it, Blatz. You're going to get 5 kills in this round, including one of your teammates. You're trying to clutch it up. Put on a show for us.
No, shot's going to go in from Chino.
Intel.
This grenade is not going to be near Chino. Commandos though, and Blast gets the 1 versus 3.
Whose mans is this? Somebody stop him. Stop him. 5 kills in the round 7 streak to close it out. Reckless ain't playing no games.
2-0 now.
No games today.
No games. Well, they're playing. They're playing.
And I'm gonna even say he was on an 8 streak. He took his teammate out on the round at the same time. He said, "Don't get in the way of my snipe no more like that." He says, "Yo, let me do my thing. I don't care who crosses my crosshairs." Picking up 4 snipes in that round, and then the STG as well. So Blatz going off. And now you see our next map is going to be Flak Tower as well.
Yeah.
Now TK on Flak Tower, how you liking their CTF gameplay?
The way that Kenny has been playing, you know, he was constantly left in 1v3, 1v4 situations in that S&D, but he dropped 40 for the L on the Hardpoint, the first map. So we know he's frying right now, and it's one of those maps where he can definitely be proficient. He can definitely cause problems for Reckless. However, you know, Reckless 2 up in the series, they're looking comfortable, if anything.
Oh, very, very comfortable. And I said if Reckless go up 2-0, I'm gonna call it for him. It's just as simple as that. That's one of TK's top S&D maps, and they were not able to pull it home. They were up in that hard point. Reckless was able to pull it back. So you gotta assume that TK's morale is at a low on Championship Sunday, and you know they're holding themselves to very, very high standards. And they got a lot of pressure on their backs from the friends, the family, everybody looking to make a run in CWL Birmingham. But Reckless, they got the same issues. Okay, they got the same fans. All right, they're out here trying to prove something for themselves as well. Map number 3 is going to be an interesting one.
It is going to be interesting, and I feel like Reckless could just close it here. I really, really do. I think going into this one, the way that we've seen the slaying ability, you know, we've seen Decimate and Pharaoh just causing all sorts of problem. Blast, okay, yeah, he had a great game on the S&D. Maybe not as influential in the Hardpoint as those 2 guys, but if they can get streaks going, maybe they're not so influential on Flak Tower as they were beyond maybe Ardennes. But at the same time, if they could get things rolling the same way they did on the Hardpoint, they can definitely close this map out. When I look towards it, though, I think, Kenny could definitely cause problems for Reckless here. It would not surprise me if TK take this map. However, it also wouldn't surprise me if Reckless just clean them out here.
Yeah, Blatz, man, he went off on that one, and we just saw them beat E-United on the same CTF map. So same CTF map, they beat E-United.
So you know more than me.
So they're warmed up on this one. E-United tried to come back, but they're looking good. Folks, this is Championship Sunday. All these matches are elimination matches, and Reckless looking to stay in this tournament and keep progressing forward. They're looking good. Map number 3, CTF Flak Tower.
Well, let's see. Blast down this left-hand side. Can TK somehow answer back? We know that they're one of the most clutchest teams, if you like, out there, but at this moment in time, they just actually need to stay alive as Decimate takes 2. Now that's going to be that first wave of kills that we typically talk about so much, where you get that first wave, you move up the map, you get the second wave, you pull the flag. Right now, though, not in a position to do anything. Kenny does stem the floor just a little bit. TK trying to slay out, but they are going to be met by Reckless, who are posted up waiting their opportunity to get some kills, but Kenny gets another as well. And if this man plays well, I said it's going to be so hard for Reckless. Absolutely fried them on the first map, but it just wasn't enough. He did everything he could, but right now, 3 kills in a row for him. They're moving up the map slowly. TK looking to get in a position to pull a flag.
Kenny's going to put him in an advantageous spot. Going to connect with that one. Going to find Decimate. Going to back up. Trying to get his life back. Regroup with the squad. Doesn't want to lose that streak just yet. He's on a 4 streak currently. No score streaks in hand, but he's getting close to him. TK on the offensive. Can he get through? Sees the target's gonna find one more, but he's he make it. Oh no, he's not going down, and he's gonna earn a fighter pilot from that one.
Kenny absolutely beaming right now. Went 6-1 before he went down. Streaks available. Advantage towards TK. Reckless gonna have to step back, and will they know that Kenny was streaked out? Yes, they will. A couple of members pulling out Mountain, so that's gonna cause a few more problems as TK. It's not gonna make it easy, but the flag has been pulled now. Momentarily stopped, and Ricky and Blast showing that that kill streak not gonna work out for Kenny. Doesn't really get anything with it. They keep control, but that's it.
Yeah, he tried to use that streak early, making sure that nobody switched over, trying to get as many kills as possible for his team. He saw they were pushed up, all three in the base, but not able to make anything happen. So now, Reckless pushed past that 50-yard line of the map. They're going to be closer and closer to TK's base. TK on the defensive, looking to get a round of kills so they can try to push through. And here, in theory, kicks it off with Pharaoh. Gets one. Looking for another. Accuracy is able to take out Ricky, but Blast is being annoying in the middle in that control room, but he's going to fall.
But the Reckless are still keeping control here. They're keeping TK from moving too far out. They should be able to get this kill on to Kenny. Can we slow it down just a little bit, and we can see Blast not too far off those streaks. Pharaoh gets the kill onto Chino as well. TK trying to push out gun side because they can watch the flag a little bit better from there. If Reckless get control down the side as well, it causes problems. Blast is pushing through now. Kenny is there to try and defend, and Reckless may have to step back and have another go at it, but Decimate has pushed all the way around. As we can see TK are spawning out, they will know that Decimate is there. He's going to get stunned up, and Chino comes up clutch once again, but still he defends. Takes down 3. Chino going to be able to push out. 325 points on the board at this moment in time. He was 1-7 before he shuts down that push from Reckless.
All right, got Chino pushing through tunnel. Gonna find his first target. Oh, he's gonna let him get away. So he's just gonna back down, kind of play his life a little bit, and he's gonna fall in that engagement. Blast taking him out. But you got number 8, you got Kenny. He's chilling in the spawn, so he's gonna be patient. And I think, yeah, they don't know he's there. Nobody's looking. It looks like Decimate may be looking for him, but Chino's good. My fault. Kenny's gonna be patient, waiting for the rest of the team to spawn up until he gets his cue.
The thing is, he needs the rest of his team to make kills, and right now they're not doing it. So now, in this situation, he has to make a hero play. He has to make a massive hero play. They know that Kenny's there. They should know he's there, but Theory's done very, very well to survive so far. Now it's suddenly Kenny just slowing Ricky down. That's all he has to do. If he can try and survive, he does better. Gets the shots in. Massive plays from Kenny, staying alive. Accuracy comes from behind, but it's down to Theory there as well. Staying alive, getting the kills, just slows them down. If Reckless are moving back against Kenny with 4 members, it should be easy enough, but because Theory does very, very well inside of comms, it makes things so much harder, and suddenly it's 1 versus 1 for the flag. Ricky is going to get the better of him, but 30 seconds remaining here on the first half. Yeah, and we are evenly contested.
Yeah, as Kenny was on that flag, you know, he wanted to stay, stay hidden, so pretty much, you know, he was looking for that flag. Didn't want to give away his position. That's why he didn't pull his opponent's flag. But now Accuracy is going to get a hold of it. Going to be pulling us towards through comms, through mid-map. All right, in center pit. Ooh, he's going to catch a little slither of a headshot.
The flag's going to be pulled by Ricky as well, though. So that one's going to get away. And we're going to go to a stalemate, so we will go into overtime.
All right, still 0-0. TK with their tournament life on the line. They're down 2-0. They need a win on this map into extra time on round 1. He's about to get pitched from his left-hand side. Nobody's there to guard him. They're actually going to catch him with that nade. Flag should get returned and put in. Reckless strikes first.
They do strike first, and I feel like they deserve it. I mean, they should be 1-0 up anyway. You know, Kenny does a great job at holding it down to stop them get that first initial flag.
What does TK have to do to really get the best of this Reckless team? What are they doing wrong, or what is Reckless doing right?
Reckless are doing it right more than anything. They're slaying out in the mid-map better. I mean, Blast is 19-10 right now. So, I mean, you know, they're getting the kills in the mid-map, and they're just controlling it a little bit better. TK seem, the moments where they've had to try and pull the flag seem a little bit fast and frantic. It's a little bit scrappy. So they just can't get anything rolling right now. TK, a few kills and get some control might make things a little bit easier, but Blast is not going to help with that. He's 20-11 right now, was 20-10 on a 2KD. Ricky not having a bad game either. Ferocity is the only one negative on Reckless as Ricky does go down, and this is going to be an opportunity for TK. Shut down by Decimate once again, and Theory's the furthest member up. Nobody else from TK in a position to try and help pull the flag. Gina goes down too, and all that pressure that TK gained in those first 30 seconds is gone.
All right, accuracy, enemy territory, he's gonna fall. Blatz gets that kill. Now they're set up looking for another row of kills. That's gonna be one. Ricky slowly pushing into the base. He's gonna have help with his teammates in comms. He's gonna pull his flag. And he's
Should be
gonna
dead.
run gun side. Oh, they're gonna catch him right in the back on that one. Couldn't get away just yet. Maybe if he cut mid-map through comms, he would have had enough cover. But they know that Pharaoh's in the base somewhere, and he's gonna fall to accuracy as well. Theory gets one. So now TK gives them right to push up with those 3 kills. Ricky waiting for his teammates to respawn. TK is getting aggressive. They still got plenty of time to work with, just under 4 minutes in this final round.
Well, Ricky staying alive at gun is important because they're going to push out here. Will they know Ricky's there? Ricky's going to have to check on the Chino. Kenny takes down Decimate, and Ricky's the only one that can potentially do something here. He's going to go down, and another flag is going to go in, but this time in TK's favor. Kenny's on a 3 streak. Do they give it to him? No, he's too far up the map, so Theory's going to put this one in and get somewhat close to streaks, but still a few kills away. Kenny just concentrating on keeping the pressure on and doing a great job at it. 15 and 10 from him on a 5 streak. If he can get streaks going, that will definitely help TK out.
Kenny finds another kill as well. Uh-oh, he's gonna get the flag carrier. I don't know if he wants to get the return. Yeah, get those extra points. Kenny's close to streaks as well. So now Kenny and Theory needs to play their lives. Kenny's a few away from fighter pilot. Theory has his fighter pilot. Just 100 points between the 2 of them, and they'll almost be fully streaked out. At least get 4 streaks on the board for the team.
And TK are further up the map here and just using the pressure so much better. Blast goes down. It's down to Ricky to try and defend.
So Theory did get a kill. Accuracy gets one as well. Kenny's still alive. He's on a 6 streak. Theory finally falls, but not after the damage is done.
That's a flag. It should be a flag. He should be gone, but Blast is going to get killed in the mid-map as well. TK now up 2-1 as this flag goes in. Hard to bear if you're reckless. They had so much control in that first half, and TK are going to give it over to Accuracy, who's going to be going for his own streaks. He's fully streaked out as well. I mean, this couldn't be worse now for Reckless.
Yeah, and I want to say Theory has 2. Oh, yeah. It's got 8 streaks in the hand of TK with 2 minutes remaining. If Reckless pulls this out, they sit into extra time, I will be amazed. But as we said before, Reckless has played with these type of deficits so far in this tournament, and they've found some way to overcome them more times than not. But this will be the hardest one so far. On board with Chino.
And they've just defended so well. Now, Reckless are going to get some mid-map control with 1.5 minutes to go. Yes, okay, these streaks can be influential, but there's not that much open ground on this map. That's the thing. Accuracy, this is a big gunfight. If he can get a kill onto Pharaoh and move things out, he's not going to, so they're going to be able to move up with the streaks start coming in. Is there going to be cover there for Reckless? As Decimate's just pulling the flag with no support whatsoever. Why? Why pull it there? There's no point. There's nobody on your team up with you. So you go down, you just negate the numbers. It stops any of that pressure. If you let the rest of the team come up, you can push, get the kills, then move through. Far, far too overzealous for me there. Not going to get anything from that one. And Reckless, a couple of members go down with 1 minute to go. TK fully in the driving seat now.
TK finds a way to stay alive, and Kenny 23 and 11. Accuracy 24 and 16. There have been a story in this one, but even Theory had a good spree for him to get fully streaked out. Accuracy's going to pick up 2, 3, 4. Call Top Gun, folks. Accuracy with the 4-piece, and less than under 1 minute left, and still a plethora of streaks to use for TK. I don't see Reckless doing anything in this one. Also, Theory with the flag in hand. Another one's about to go in the books. TK is going to take map number 3 and stay alive.
And I said, you know, if Kenny can start causing problems, then it's going to be very, very hard for Reckless to win this map. In the end, Reckless had a pretty good start and a pretty good half to get that flag at the very end, but since then, they've not been able to do a thing. Everything going in TK's favor. The streaks, the kills, the flags. 5 seconds remain, and TK are going to take map number 3 and make this somewhat of a series.
Oh, man. Are we playing Call of Duty or Star Fox? So many fighter pilots in the end of that one. Looking good. Looking good. So TK, they managed to, you know, make it to a map number 4 and get to Hardpoint. And we know that in our first Hardpoint, it was a close one. Reckless winning about 25 points or so. Very, very close game. Do you know what our next hard point is?
No.
Okay, we'll find out what it is. But, you know, TK, their backs against the wall. They're going to have to dig down deep in this one. Is your prediction so far? Because your prediction is probably going in this one was for TK, right?
Yeah, I would have predicted them out of this. Again, they didn't look flawless through their pools at all. Going up against a team like Reckless is a tough one. It's always going to be a tough game. As said, on paper, yes, they should be winning this game. However, Reckless looked pretty good this weekend. They've shown it in the first 2 maps as well. The S&D was clinical. The thing is, for me, that worries me about TK, even if they take this hard point, we go to another S&D where they got stomped on an S&D in the second one. So it's always going to be hard. I still feel like Reckless take the series, go 2-0 up. I mean, they've got a cushion of 2 maps. Even if they lose this hard point, yes, okay, the momentum you would say could swing towards TK after winning 2 maps of their own. But the S&D looks so strong from Reckless in the second map.
I think if I'm on a Reckless side, you know, we go 2-0, I'm going to feel like, man, this is looking good. We know that we're going to at least go to another S&D. We had a dominant S&D performance in that first one. So these two respawns, you know, came a little bit close in this one. Kind of let it slide under the rug for them and slide past them towards the second half of that Flag Tower CTF. But this next hard point, we'll find out what it is. Arden's Forest. So Arden's Forest, hard point. You know how good TK is at Arden's Forest, but Reckless, you know, they're looking good.
I think, you know, Ricky with his STG is going to struggle in this one, I would say. You know, if he is using the STG, of course, but I think he's using it the other day. And going up against the ARs of TK on this map is hard. They're very, very strong. Accuracy in Chino can cause so many problems. But where we've seen them really succeed against Reckless so far is with the SMGs. So, you know, when we're talking about Ruins and Bunker, that's what it's going to come down to, which it typically does come down to on this map. I don't know. I think we could be seeing a map 5.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, Tun's going to call. We're going to see a map 5. We'll see if TK can pull this one out. It's going to be a tough one. But the star of TK so far within the next few days has been Kenny. You just can't kill Kenny, folks. You know, it's been very, very hard.
You can kill Kenny, but he will kill you all first.
Well, he will. It's just been very, very difficult to do it, but he's been picking up more kills.
Yeah.
And he's been really slaying off for the team. And so far that we've kind of seen in these S&Ds, he's just been needing a little bit more help. He's been staying alive, staying consistent, picking up kills here and there, but just the supporting cast, you know, has just been lackluster, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, they all played well in that CTF. You know, Theory saved them on a couple of occasions. So maybe this is them getting back into it a little bit. When we move into this hardpoint now, then we will soon find out how well they really are playing. But if Reckless play like they did in the first hardpoint and can get some streaks going, we know how influential streaks can be on this map. I don't know, man. We're going to get into it. Hardpoint on our den. Reckless 2-1 up in this series. TK need this one. And they need it bad as they go home.
All right, folks, lock it in. Let us know in the chat who you're cheering for. If you're a Reckless fan or a TK fan, who you want to win. Kicking this one off, we're going to be on board with Chino now. Looking for that next shot, trying to connect some more shots with that STG, trying to connect with Decimate. He's not able to do it, but he's being patient, picking up some hill time. He's going to be there with Theory as well. Oh, the push comes through, the stun gets him. They both will fall, and that's going to be a wipe.
Well, most of the points going towards TK on this one, and Reckless will just about even it up if they get the rest of them here. Chino going to stick a grenade on Blast's head, though, and they should be able to pick up the final scrap. Chino's not even going to try to do that. Final 10 seconds are just going to be wasted, and we now move over towards Ruins, and it is going to be Ferro there first, and yep, clean break. Reckless going to get a hold of this first time round, and Chino only place to answer here, but TK need to stay alive. They need to try and stay alive if they can. It is actually going to be Theory trying to push around from behind, but the kill's coming in on the other side of things as well, and it's just Reckless holding this so well.
Now, you're going to have 2 kills being picked up there by Reckless. Next kill is already moved, and Reckless will have control. Picking up these kills off the spawn. You got TK spawning back bridge, trying to get some mid-map control as well. Reckless will be top Ruins, just peppering them up. But with the mid-map control, you're going to know exactly where Reckless is going to be spawning, where they're going to be pushing from. That was going to be from back Bale. Now TK gets control over the Ruins. They get some kills in their favor. Just 20 points remaining on this one. TK does get the lead change. Now this hill's going to be moving back bunker. The question is, who's going to have control? You got Ricky there. They're going to start to get pinched. But the back bunker spawns, I think it's still going to be anybody's game. They don't really have them secured and locked down. And yeah, Ricky goes down. Pharaoh gets
that's
the
an important kill. That's an important kill. If Kenny makes that, then the rest of the team are floating on through as well. TK with the...
Now Pharaoh locks down those spawns.
Yeah. TK with a decent little lead, but they need to hold this. Pharaoh needs help here. He's going to get it as well. Pharaoh does get one. Blast gets another. Theory, the last guy alive momentarily, just trying to take Pharaoh down. He may do it as well, and he has done. Needs to try and stay alive. Not going to help. Pharaoh still spawns up there as well. So TK trying to push from the Bell side, the clock tower side, if you like, and not really getting in for it. Have a go at fire cut as well. Not going to happen. Blast, not too far. Streaks 3 in a row for him. 425 on the board. To pick up another one, he's literally going to be a kill away here. Pushes out.
Fire alley. Looking for that next opponent.
Oh, Kenny's going to cut him
down.
down.
Gunfight, and he's going to lose that momentum as well. Decimate goes down. So, but the spawns are coming in back bunker, so they're going to be very, very quick contesting this fight. They're looking good. Now, Chino trying to get one, can't get it, and you just see Reckless just slaying them out.
Yep, completely hold down that bunker side. And as we now move over towards East Road, it is going to be TK holding the control down. Doing great with that as well. They're going to get control of cabin, and that's where you really want to get it. And they're going to spawn them out. It's only really Blast in any sort of position to do something. He does get the kill at Ruin, so that's a little bit of pressure from that side as well, but accuracy just holding open down so well. Chino, they're going to line up for him also. Ricky does take him though as we move forward into it, but TK picking the majority of the points here so far on East Road, and back and forth we go. Kenny gets 2. Accuracy on the 3 streak down this cabin side. He's completely locked it down. Watch him get killed now that I say that. Ricky gets 2. Back and forth we go, and Reckless get inside East Road for the first time.
Decimate, he's gonna fall mid-map. Hills on East Road, just a few points left in this one. And you're gonna see TK get the rest of this scrap time. Now, Hill moving towards cave side. Ricky finds some kills. Now
accuracy fully streaked out.
Looking for the next one.
And they can be so influential on this map. He's gonna get at least one here towards Kit. Okay, ooh. Well, glide bombs don't go through trees apparently.
So you're going to see that accuracy is going to have 2 streaks in his favor.
Yep.
And he's going to pick up that kill as well. So he's looking to get this pinch. Actually, he's going to just catch one across. He's in a prime position. Now, trying to get one more, but he will fall. Right. Reckless doing a good job controlling this cave so far, but, you know, TK, they're getting the kills.
They are getting the kills, but you feel as if, you know, accuracy wasting that streak has made things a hell of a lot harder. Decimate not going to be able to put... Oh, God, that couldn't have went worse.
He stuck it to the top of that window. He tried to get away, but his teammate came through.
Chino holding this down, and TK are about to take the lead as we move over to Ruins in 20 seconds time. Kenny holding down the mid-map, and the rotation is good for TK too. Kenny looking for the kill on the Decimate as well. Decimate's there to try and answer back. 2 members of TK should surely clean him up. Decimate makes 2. Is he going to make the 3rd as well? Decimate breaks it on his own. 21 and 12 from him. And that could be it. That could be Reckless getting the break that they need.
The fighter pilot finally comes in for accuracy.
3 down.
To get 3. So that's going to be good. So TK able to get in and get control. You got many members from Reckless trying to push down. Fire alley. Kenny gets a double to kind of halt that one. Looking for his next victim. Response coming in behind. He's going to end up falling. But the damage is done on that one. TK set up on top Ruins already. You're going to have some Reckless players start pushing through you. He needs some help, and he will get it. They will clean those kills, and now spawning back below is going to be Reckless. Just 23 points left in this one. Reckless, they got to be cognizant of just and be aware that they're going to have to get these spawns back bunker. And they will actually get the spawns without anybody trying to influence them. So this kill is about to rotate.
Still 12 more seconds, though. They are going to get those final few kills. The only saving grace for Reckless in that moment was that Decimate, when he picks up all those kills, yes, okay, they don't get any points from it, but the TK streak has to come in. Accuracy has to use that to regain control, which is fine. Okay, yes, yeah, they get the majority of the time off that, but now that he doesn't have that streak, that's not going to be influential so far. Decimate really making them have to burn that streak. In the end, they do get control of bunker, but only momentarily. They are going to get the spawns, and TK get the first wave of kills. They need to get a second here, though, as well. Ricky is going to go down as well. Decimate maybe there to try and clean up. Not going to get anything from that either. TK in control of bunker, but Reckless still spawning there, but all the kills in favor of TK.
Oh
Kenny
God.
finding 4. Phenomenal work from him, and he's got full streaks in a second.
Chino's going to be on a 4 streak as well. So Chino, and you're going to have Chino and Kenny trying to get these streaks in this late half of this hard point to try to secure this one for the team. But as we've been seeing all day, Reckless, they've been playing behind, and they've also been winning more times than not. They're going to pick up 2 kills there. The Hill's about to rotate towards East Road. They're going to try to have some players lock down you, lock down mid-map. Looking good. They're going to pick up 3 there.
They've done what TK did on the last East Road themselves. They've pretty much locked this down, and there's a couple of them playing for streaks here. Combined 8th streak from Reckless without answer from TK. Theory eventually does get a kill under Ricky, and kills coming in mid-map, and they're just not winning the gunfights anymore. Reckless, TK want to see map number 5. And the catalyst for every single one of TK's wins so far has been Kenny. 27 and 21 out of him. Had a fantastic map 3. Had a good map 1 as well. Kenny has had TK in the backpack here. 4 kills in a row. Nearly gets the 5th as well. He's going to get shut down by Ricky, but TK still momentarily in control. They've got control of the cave spawn as well as we move into the 3rd rotation, but Ferro trying to do something at East Road is going to pick up those final 10 points. It's still a relatively close game.
I'm surprised Accuracy haven't used the barrage yet. I would have thought that would have been like a good prime opportunity to use it. Maybe
it's a good spot to use it.
Maybe they're going to save it for the Ruins Hill. Oh, I think he decided to put it down now. And yeah, he's going to force those guys a little bit towards cabin, but he actually going to end up pushing them mid-map as well.
He should have stuck down cabin, outside of cabin. That would have been better. And of course, we've got hindsight, and we have the Codcaster so we can see. And then in the end, that artillery might slow them down just a little bit themselves as Reckless do clear them out. Reckless about 40 points behind. If they hold cave for the rest of this time, we'll go to Ruins with a very, very close game.
Yeah, Decimate needs to get in that hill. He's going to go in and start to pick up some points, but the pressure coming down Fire Alley, they pick up 3 kills. The spawn's coming in back bunker for Reckless. So the rest of that time will go to TK, and they should be able to break 200. You're going to start to see this rotation. You got Reckless playing for the long game. They're going to try to get set up on Ruins. And I don't think Reckless has any streaks to work with. And I think we still got some TK, I think we still got some fighter pilots.
Yeah, I think they may still have something actually. So let's see. I think it's Kenny with it available, and that's why they'll allow Reckless to have an early rotation. We can see Kenny is set up here. Here it comes. He's going to find 1. He's going to find 2 and 3 as well. And the wipe once again comes in from TK at Ruins. Fantastic work by them. The streaks coming into fruition. Very much so here. And Decimate trying to do something here, but TK holding it down.
If you're a Reckless fan, the takeaway is that the streaks are gone. You don't have to really worry about them. Now you just got to turn up and try to close this map out. But TK are getting the kills now. Reckless is having a hard time trying to break this Ruins Hill. They're going to get in now, but still get slayed down very, very quickly. Theory gets another 2, and he's going to be close to streaks once again.
27 and 28. Theory starting to light them up now as well, but look at Kenny at 39 and 27. Theory very, very close to the glide bomb. He did get his fighter pilot. The rotation is with TK as well. The final few points going to have to go over the roads Reckless, but TK will be more than happy with that. They've got a strong hold on bunker. If Ferro can do something here, 4 men get wiped. This should be it for TK. 20 seconds, the streaks will come in. It's going to be so hard for Reckless to get anywhere near it. None of them with Mountain as well, and they just lambs to the slaughter now as Theory gets 2. Ricky answers back with 1 of his own, but TK 5 seconds away. They're going to take map number 4. They took the CTF convincingly. We're going to see a map number 5 after a strong hard point on Ardennes from them.
All right, TK woken up. They went down 2-0. And then they went down 1 flag cap on the first half for that map number 3 CTF. And at that point, something just clicked to them, and they said it's time to turn up. We're not losing like this. If they're going to beat us, they're going to have to take us the distance. Whew. Good game on our hands.
Yeah, real good game. After the first 2 maps, we've seen how good Reckless were looking. The hard point was pretty good. You know, as soon as they got streaks, they pulled away. The S&D was very strong as well. A 6-1 victory, and that with Blast getting a 1 versus 3 to close it out. We are going to see Saint Marie Search and Destroy. But moving back to the next 2 maps, TK, the resurgence happens.
Yeah.
It's all off the back of Kenny. Yes, okay, the rest of them have played well as well, but Kenny has consistently been that top slayer in the games. He dropped 40 on the first map and they lost it. S&D, I feel bad for him because he was always the last guy alive.
Yeah.
The CTF, he starts to come alive, causing problems with that SMG. And then we move into Hardpoint on Ardennes, and he just caused so many problems. The streaks from Accuracy influential as well. Theory's got streaks also. in the end, streaks on our den are so important.
They are.
You know,
They are.
And TK got the most of them. That was the thing. And that, you know, Reckless were there until the streaks came into it, and that's when TK started to move forward and do very, very well. And for me, I don't think Reckless really held many of the hills that they had outside of streaks as well. I think we only really seen Decimate with the one guy that maybe did some work, but at Bunker they got a rotation there maybe twice out of the 3 times we've seen.
I don't think Reckless got much of any streaks on that Arden's Forest map.
No.
Yeah, and they were just on the cusp every single time. But the thing is about TK, when they start going on sprees and they start feeling themselves, oh, they just destroy you. We probably had about, if I was to assume, maybe about 15. It was like a 15 to 2 point of just straight slanging in unanswered kills, and TK was just running away with that one. But this Arden's Forest, we've seen so many great round 11s on Arden's Forest. It would only be fitting on Championship Sunday in this matchup that we saw round 11. I'm hoping for it. We'll see what happens. But this is going to be a dogfight. Both these teams want this.
They do. And looking at this previous Search and Destroy in our den, Reckless just played it well. They took control, and when they took control, they made it easy for themselves. They just dictated how the map was played. They just made every single correct play call. Sometimes they would let TK get control of it, and then they would move in together once they had the pinch from the flank. This map can be somewhat similar. It's a little bit of a chess match, of course, on St. Marie, you know, when we talk about grenades and things like that. What I've noticed as the eras went on, we always tend to have our preferred sites. B is no doubt the preferred one on this one. We're seeing a lot more action towards A as well. So I want to see where the mid-map control goes. This mid-building is so important, or we can see TK going straight for B.
All right, TK on offensive first. Blast connects with a shot. Pharaoh connects with a nade.
Oh, wow.
He's going to put a little safety nade so he can escape. Oh, no! Woo! Stop! Stop! Come on. We ain't trying to see that. That's just, the stream is PG-13, I believe.
Great shot by Blast to close out the round. And the thing is there, Blast and Pharaoh both picking up 2 kills, so it's a clean round. And clean rounds can only help you going forward. You start getting a few more kills strung together, you get some early streaks, the game could spin out of control. So Blast 200.
Snipe, man, he has been feeling himself. And even in the close range situations and close range fights, he's been going for those snappers and just waiting for it, just whipping that sniper, and also connecting as well. So, but he's going to switch it up. He's going to have that STG in hand. Being patient, you're going to have Reckless. Bomb's going to be hovering towards the B bomb site. They're going to check A, but they're going to be patient, you know. Chino sniping his hand.
They've got a lot of mid-map coverage here, TK. A lot of it. And they can possibly do something with it here. Chino in a real good spot.
Pharaoh, I think he knows it.
Don't peek your head. Oh, what a shot by Pharaoh to take Chino out. Phenomenal stuff from him. He survives as well. And Blast moves over towards A. And TK don't know what day it is right now. Kills are going to come in from Kenny. They don't really know what's going on in terms of the map. And they're going to be able to flank this round here. But Kenny getting very aggressive towards B. And it's the wrong way to go.
Now, bomb should go down. Yep, nobody's going to be there to contest it. Reckless, they're in a 3v3 situation. Blast is still alive. So, you got him. He's going to be watching bar inside. They know somebody's going to be top red. Push going to be coming mid-map. I like it about Decimate. He's playing this wide, trying to catch this guy in archway.
Ricky just needs to stay alive. He's challenging this a little bit too much. Does win the gunfight.
They know where the last guy is as well.
Yeah, Kenny on his own once again. Just needs to run away. 20 seconds to go. No, Kenny is going to get some shots into them. No,
even though that guy was hurt, you know, they knew he was hurt, but he rotated. He forward. They're both just dodging him and say, hey, we're playing smart S&D.
They need Blast to stay alive. They need Blast to stay alive. They've done very, very well to get this far. If Kenny can get a kill on a Blast, then that might actually help, and he is going to get that as well. So that's influential towards the end of the round. Ricky gets 2. The bomb goes off, and the kill. 500 points to Ricky, though. Another good round from Reckless in the end.
They are. Reckless has been firing off on all cylinders, folks. TK down 0-2 on this one. But this is kind of like the story that we saw on that London Dock Search and Destroy as well. We had Reckless get off to an early start. And the score line, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying. I'm not surprised about this, the TK score line, so to speak.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, look at Kenny. He's the only guy that's got kills. He's been phenomenal in this series. And I think some questions have to be asked about TK if they lose this, but they're going to start lining themselves up here for Blast. And He backs off.
Imagine he catches 3. I would have lost it. You would have been solo
Flip
casting.
the
You
screen.
do know that, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
I'm gonna call it. If he gets a triple collat snipe, you're solo casting at least 2 rounds.
Excellent.
Why go take a walk?
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you.
Clear my head.
The bomb has gone down. Pharaoh does get the first kill. Is it still possible for them to claim this one back as Blast gets a kill onto Chino? Kenny taking him down, and suddenly Kenny, once again, Shokara left all alone, finds one, not going to find the second and third. Another round over towards Reckless. Ricky should have streaks now.
You know what? And this is one of the first times I really seen a player use snipe in that position.
It happens sometimes, but not too often, and Blast has done very, very well with it so far.
He really has been, but he knows that, the thing is, he knows that there's going to be a lot of players peeking that corner, going back and forth, checking that bomb site, checking if people comes through, and he's just been so accurate and so quick with that snipe where he's able to collect those kills. But streaks were earned by Ricky.
That's going to be influential.
That's going to be very key.
If you weren't watching, I would be surprised, but on Alpha, Splice take Rise Nation takes Splice 3-0 in that game. We'll continue with this one though. That's map 5, and Ricky and Blast just doing work here for Reckless. They looked so strong in that first search and destroy, and they look even stronger here, if anything. It's now a 3 versus 2 in their favor.
Ricky pushing through archway, got some help from Pharaoh. He's shooting that body. The BM, they're looking good. Last man alive is going to be accuracy, and he's going to fall. Reckless. Woo! Championship Sunday. They came to play, son.
4-0 right now, Blaze, and accuracy can do nothing in that situation. The thing is,
he saw his earlobe.
It's just so hard. They're just slaying out at every single point. They're executing fantastically around the sites. And Ricky's 3-0. He's going to be fully streaked down now. Pharaoh probably not too far off either. I mean, TK have to do something special here.
All right, here we go. TK, they got to dig down deep. Ricky still has these streaks in his back pocket as well, and he's looking to get a barrage, which will be very, very crucial on this map. You just kind of hit that barrage on top of that B bomb site in that opening.
They're in B. Here comes the streaks. They know that they're planting. Theory, yeah, he'll be on the bomb. He's going to get it down, but he should die as Pharaoh does take Chino. So it's a 4 versus 2 retake. For Reckless, they're already inside the site. It's just accuracy and Kenny to try and watch it. They're getting forced out as well. The grenades all come flying in. They're not on the bomb right now, but they're trying for it. Kenny, not in a terrible position. 2 versus 4, but that bomb is being defused, and they really need to get a check onto it. Accuracy is accurate enough. Kenny gets the first with 20 seconds to go. Accuracy staying alive here. They're going to try and chase him down. 2 of them move towards him. Decimate falls. He needs to check this bomb in a second. No, he's not going to be able to get it. Blast gets the kill.
1 round away. TK is going to have to do something special. And it's going to start with...
It would take a miracle.
It's going to start with Theory and Chino and accuracy having to step it up with their S&D gameplay. You got 2 of them sitting at, a collective 0-10. They need to get some kills. They need to pick it up.
We've seen some crazy comebacks on this map.
We have been.
We have seen some crazy comebacks on this map, but at this point, you've got to say it's too much even for the Clutch Kings TK at this moment. Reckless in the ascendancy. 1 more round away from taking TK 3-2 and fully deservedly as well. Pharaoh is going to get shots in that mid building, and it's a slower round here from Reckless this time round, but they have the streaks. They can dictate this game. On with Ricky as we do move towards B. Theory's there to try and defend it.
All right, Reckless is on the offensive side, backed up a little bit. They're trying to bait out. They're getting some nades out as well. They're getting some intel.
Somehow survives that, but look at them flying from Pharaoh.
They got 2 streaks to work with and a man advantage. They can't close it out here, son. The fighter pilot comes through and takes down Kenny. Blatt's about to get bombed down. Chino, he needs to find his first kill in this one. He gets it on Pharaoh. So, 3v2 advantage still in favor of Reckless. It's going to be a hard one. Ricky knows exactly where accuracy is. He's going to get back down.
He can put that artillery just on the bomb. He kills accuracy. Chino left.
Chino
He's the only hope.
Down and 6-0 sweep. Reckless looking hot. 3-0 E United takes down TK in this game 5. They're looking good.
Reckless looking super good here.